Yo, what is going on, guys? It's me, the Ninja Fury here. Time for another exciting segment of the 12 days of anime. The final day, day number 12. By the time this is recording and by the time this is uploaded, hope you guys got what you want from the Jolly Man Santa himself for this holiday season or Christmas if you do celebrate. If not, then just happy holidays, Christmas Day, whatever it is. Just happy holidays in general. For the 25th, and this is the final day of the 12 days of anime. On the 12th day of anime, 2019 of course, on the 12th day of anime, my true love gave to me is the top animes, the top 5 animes of 2019 that I enjoyed a lot. So, which one made it to the big top this time? And which one didn't? Well, let's find out. So here it is, the top, the top 5 animes that I enjoyed of this year. Let's start off with number 5. Oh boy, let's start out with number 5. Number 5, well, believe it or not, I'm sorry it's a little bit lower on the list, which will probably be 5th, would be One Punch Man Season 2. Well, don't get me wrong, I know some people may have not really enjoyed as much as One Punch Man Season 2 as the next person, but I really thought it was actually pretty damn enjoyable. Like, I thought it was actually really great. The thing is, when it comes to it, sure, it may not have been the most amazing season, but it was still very enjoyable, still very entertaining, and it still had, some impactful things that made One Punch Man really good. Now, what makes it so underrated is the fact that this time it focuses more on the other heroes besides just Saitama for a change. And of course, we have the anti-villain, which I would say is Garo, which is the best character in the season by far. Would have to be Garo. Garo was the best character, a lot of development towards him. He isn't just like some monster who wants to kill things and actually, destroy the world and just kill everything. No, he actually wants to prove that even a monster like him could belong in society, and someone like him can belong and train and, fight alongside people. And in other words, he's just someone who just wants to fight just to pretty much boost up his strength, his confidence and whatnot, making him think that he's got like a worthy opponent, stuff like that. So that's why I'm really happy for someone like Garo. Garo is such like an amazing character, and that's what really made One Punch Man Season 2 for me actually really shine a lot. But hey, I know many other people may have their own mixed things about it, so it is what it is there. But I still really enjoyed it. The animation for certain episodes were really great. Some were just pretty good, not like fantastic looking, I guess you could say Season 1. Of course, animation-wise, Season 1 will always have that candle to it, but I will say Season 2 was still one hell of an enjoyable ride. I really wish it didn't have to end the way it did, though. I kind of wish it would just boost it up a little bit more, maybe have like 20-something episodes to give us more detail, then it would have been fine. But it was a really satisfying like punch at the very end, though. Finally seeing Saitama do like a completely awesome. The way they animated that punch scene was very, very good. Like with King be like, okay, yo, Saitama, where you gonna be at right now? Then bam, like that was actually really. That was like one of the best scenes that Studio. What the hell was it? It's not Studio Madhouse. Crap, I forget the name of the studio. Damn it, it's not Madhouse. It's a. Different studio, but it is what it is there. Still, whatever the name of the studio was, I forgot. They're doing a pretty solid job, I may say, and hopefully Season 3 is just going to be just as solid. Hopefully, if it gets popular enough for Season 3, if it boosts up for Season 3. If not, well, that's kind of a shame. If there isn't, that's kind of a shame, but it is what it is, though. So that is my number 5 choice. I know some people may not really agree with my choice on top 5, but I still really enjoyed it for what it was, and I definitely can't wait to hopefully see a Season 3 sometime in the near future. And hey, at least you got your Season 2. I mean, shit, so you shouldn't be complaining. It's a holiday season, guys. Be grateful at least you actually got a Season 2, which I am. I'm always humble, and I'm glad we got Season 2 after all these years, and I still really enjoyed it. Next, let's go to number 4. Number 4 may actually surprise you this time around. It is actually the second season to Ace Attorney. Yes, Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright, which is based off the video game Season 2, was definitely really, really awesome. Like, I just love, just the amazingness that they take from the visual novels of the game and turn it into the anime. It's very well done. Like, the soundtracks are basically from, the games themselves. And I'm sorry I didn't do this for, live reactions and reviews. I do apologize, but I had so many anime on my plate. I was already busy enough. Plus, I was waiting mainly for like a friend of mine who's a big Ace Attorney fan. I wanted to watch it, with him, but that didn't, really work out, unfortunately. But still, though, I really enjoyed it for what it was. It was such an amazing second season, though. So many good casted characters. The flashbacks to certain ones. The characters were just really well done. But yeah, it was really cool. Like, I think the animation for that one improved, in my opinion, over the first season. I think the animation was far better, like in this one, compared to the original season. But that's my opinion, though. Still, like, just seeing all these different cases and the characters get involved, some of them, frame ups and whatnot. Like, the trials themselves actually get really heated up as well. So that's another thing, though. So regardless, yeah. So that's pretty much why I nominate that as number 4. Going into number 3. Now, this is a series that, well, has really hit my radar ever since I actually started I actually caught up to the second half of this series by the time I was marathoning it before last year, 2018, was over, going in now to 2019, when it now finally finished. And it's one that I actually really found, like, quite cool. I actually do like the main character. Homaru is actually a really awesome slime. Well, I can't really say its gender because it doesn't really have a gender, but still. Since I already said the main character, you already know what it is. Number 3 goes to the time I got reincarnated as a slime. Holy shit, I love this concept of the anime so much. So much. What I love about this is that when it comes to the concept of him after being dead, you know how they say, like, certain souls will get reincarnated as something, as either an object or just as an animal or a person in general. Nope, this time it's a slime, but it's in a whole different world. I guess you could say it's like some kind of afterlife. It's not really heaven, not really hell, but something really cool. Like, this is where a lot of people, I guess, go to, I guess, where they die up and whatnot, and they get reincarnated as something, unless it's like something from, yeah. So that's exactly what it is. Like, it's some kind of, like, world where your soul goes and you get reincarnated as, like, something, and that's pretty much the concept and the powers, and that's what, Homaru pretty much gets, like, that particular power. It's really cool, though, and I just love how much relationships he actually builds relationships with so many other different nations of, like, goblin races, orgs and stuff like that. He has a whole army. Like, this dude, or it, her, whatever, is such an amazing character, commander, like, always thinks a little bit more better on their feet, pretty much. So yeah, so really cool stuff right there. Definitely an anime you definitely should be putting on your radar, because season 2 is literally going to be just, well, 2020, pretty soon. Don't know when, though, no release date, but yeah, in 2020. I am really looking forward to season 2 a lot, though. Even though I really wish the first season didn't end up like with a clip show or whatever, but it is what it is. I mean, the other ending, I think it was like episode like 21 or whatever, one of those episodes, or 22, would have been a better ending episode. But still, overall, just a really fun experience overall. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can say on that, though. It's a very fun experience. Number 2, holy shit. Number 2, Attack on Titan, Season 3, Part 2. The second half of Season 3. Wow. I really enjoyed this one a lot, because not only for the amazing action we got, with the squad, and of course we got the Beast Titan, which was absolutely OP. Like, not only did we get some amazing, tensions and, sacrifices and all that jazz, it was also because of the world building that we got, especially finally knowing now what is going to be in the basement. After all the hype of the basement, for anime onlys, of course. I mean, manga readers, they probably already knew this from, like, years ago. I won't say it, of course, because I'm not really going to, like, that's something I'm definitely not going to spoil, obviously, but oh my god. Like, finally, like, once you know, it is going to blow your freaking mind away on what the basement really was this entire time. And the animation for this, especially, too, was phenomenal. I just love the voice acting, the animation, and the way this season ended off. I'm really looking forward to next year for 2020 for Season 4. I think it's going to be the last season from what I heard, so it looks like the manga could possibly be ending soon, which, is a shame. But hey, finally, at least it's something that's going to be over after all these other series, which I thought was going to last for like a good while, but I guess it's definitely going to be over about like sometime next year. So that is what is there. So we're looking forward to the next, aka I guess possibly the last season for Attack on Titan. But holy shit, man, And of course, you can't forget the rendition of how they added a little nice touch of the original song with dun 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 dun. That's quality. That's quality. And the #1 anime of the year that I really enjoyed, and it's pretty much a no-brainer. I'm a big fan of this series. A lot of, memes and just a really big fan base in general ever since a lot of people got into more of the anime adaptation from 2012. It's been ridiculously huge. You already know what it is. It's been memed to death already as it is, but hey, I don't get tired of it. Depends if everybody else does. But yeah, anyways, here is the #1 anime of the year that I enjoyed. And it's a no shocker, no surprise, JOJO'S Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. Fighting Gold! Or just starting over Golden Wind. No, forget that. It's Gangstar. Like, oh man, if you watch my live reaction / reviews and how much of an amazing time I had with the series, you know why. You know why. Giorno Giovanna is the best Joestar, bar none, period. Like, no questions asked. Giorno Giovanna, an amazing character, amazing dream, development up the ass, which he got plenty of development. Like, the development was absolutely out of this world. His actual his tensions, a lot of he knows a lot of good strategies. His stand is absolutely maybe a bit too OP, especially later on. But hey, it's still really cool to watch. And everything, like, there's a lot of crazy shit that goes on at the second half of the series. And, I'm not going to spoil, really too much, but, oh, man. Like, if you thought, so many stand user villains, main ones, that were OP enough as it is, oh, boy, wait till you meet Part 5's villain. Whew. Just saying there, just saying. And, of course, you got, the opening itself, still really cool. And especially how they always do things, like, at the end, they always change openings and stuff like that, certain time frames. Yeah. Anyways, so JOJO'S Golden Wind, #1 anime enjoy of the year, amazing time, the best, all the crew, Bruno, Bokurati, Norancia, Abashio, Fugo, kinda I did, but then later on, yeah. But still, every other character though, and especially some of the other stuff, the other villains and stuff, were just really cool as well. And the theme song, how can you not forget about the theme song? That's also been memed to death, by the way, but it still fits with everything. It's still the best theme song of JoJo's that everyone is. It's the best theme song in JoJo's, period, bar none. I don't know how Part 6 is gonna top this off with Jolene though. I don't know how they're gonna do it with Part 6 though. I don't know. We're gonna have to see a Part 6, man. Part 6. I don't know, bro. I don't know how Part 6 is going to do, though. I don't know if they're ever going to top Giorno's theme, though. Especially for, the later parts, the other 2 parts, I have no idea. But still, I'm looking forward to that whenever it comes out. I'm hoping by at least next year. Maybe, 2020, or if not, 2021, can possibly be Part 6, and then maybe leading up to, 10 years for, the other anime, could lead to, Part 7 or something. Which, hey, I don't mind, because it is starting over, if you think about it. Okay, I shouldn't really say much there, but you know what I mean when we get to that point. You know what I mean. Alright, so there we go. Those are my top 5 animes of the year that I actually enjoyed. The honorable mentions go to, let's see, what were the honorable mentions? I'm trying to think. I'm not going to include My Hero 7 Deadly Sins, because those just started around the fall, so I can't really say anything about that. Boy, wow, I guess the 2 honorable mentions I could possibly think of are just Ruby Volume 6, which is the ending of Volume 6, or just the other half to it. Granted, while I really did enjoy a lot of Volume 6, right now Volume 7, hands down, is officially my new favorite, and right now the best for me, of Ruby itself. But Volume 6, though, was still pretty cool, and I really did enjoy the very end of it. Bumblebee fighting against Adam. I mean, like I said, I might have had mixed feelings on the fight itself was still really cool. I mean, just the end resort, but then again, I wasn't a big fan of Adam anyway, so it is what it is. I mean, yeah, I go back and forth with that, all the time at the very end, but I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed Volume 6 regardless. And I guess second honorable mention will be My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 9. the final season, mind you. While I really amazingly enjoyed the final 3 episodes, the finale to the series in general, while season 9 was pretty good to great overall, it didn't really have all the, the points on that it should have been. Season 8 kind of had that same problem as well. I think to me, my favorite seasons, the top, seasons would be season 7 and 5 for me. But season 9 did have some heavy hitters, including the final 3 episodes of the series, which I will admit, those were actually really amazing ways to end off the series. It really was. So, yeah. So, overall, yeah. So, those are my 2 honorable mentions right there. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for sticking by me with the 12 days of anime all through this time. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your top 5 animes or whatever that you guys enjoyed of 2019 of this year? Thank you all so much for sticking by for this year of the 12 Days of Anime. Really enjoyed it. My bad, I was a bit late. I didn't know things were going to be coming up around that time. Hopefully, once again, I'll try to schedule this a bit more better next year. If I, try again next year. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. But I did try my best regardless. 12 videos down? Okay, now I probably will take a break after 7 Deadly Sins. And then, of course, we have My Hero, which I'm going to react to this weekend for the newest episode. Maybe One Piece if there's a chapter. Not an anime episode because it's on break. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much about it. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you all so much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Stay tuned next year as I might try to do this again. But, yeah, 12 Days of Anime 2019 is now coming to a close. And, yeah, thank you to everyone also who participated in this as well. It's always really a fun time doing this. So anyways, yeah, until we meet again, happy holidays, and I guess since this is the last one of the year for 12 Days of Anime, happy New Year as well, I guess. So happy holidays and just happy New Year all around. But I will still have my New Year video afterwards at the very end once the weekend, is done. So, yeah, just to let you know there, for the last video of 2019, and the decade, mind you. So, yeah, be sure to rate the video, comment, subscribe, click that bell, join the Squad Boys, follow my social media plugins, gamer tags, and of course, the survival packs to the 12 Days of Anime, plus Bibi's channel as well with that. So yeah, that is it. Thank you very much, and good night. Happy holidays to all, and to all a good night. Peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. And my fans, keep supporting what you really want you watch, and bye.